how that goes
How
together.
does it call again?
Drainline transportation characterization test.
Good.
Yeah,
In other words, it's a food counter.
drainline transpo test. So actually, this is a good opportunity since this is a way to show you how the water chiller works. Sometimes this cover sticks on some of the. It's just a little what they use to insulate the Freon line. It sticks to the housing. See right there.
Oh, I see.
So, but you don't ever have really much reason to take this off too often. That's real soft putty. It just pushes right back in.
Does it have any control?
Yeah, there's actually a thermostat control right here. So you flip that on.
You get water in there now?
Yeah, there's residual water in the line.
Okay.
I mean, it's not, the pump's not on, so there's no pressure, but there's water in the line. So, little compressor, you know, you have to make sure you have decent airflow. That's why this is so far away from this wall. You have to have a decent amount of airflow to go in and out and through. So, just like any other refrigerator, it's got a compressor coil, which you can already feel it cooling off. And then there's a titanium coil inside this chamber that all the coolant runs through. And you've got water inlet, comes in, and it's coming in at 125 psi, and it just pushes straight through. So it's a tankless system. That's why I got this, just like the tankless water heater. You know, you want something that you can continually use. So, and then the thermocouple, you know, once again there are instructions that came with it. So this is the thermal control unit. So you can set the temperature that you want it to. I wouldn't recommend setting it really low and then leaving it on overnight because there's a chance it could freeze and crack the body. So I would turn it on and let it warm up when or cool down when you're about to use it. But when you're not using the cold water, shut it off. Just shut it off at the switch.
What is the range of the?
Say what?
What's the
Temperature range.
The temperature range, I'd have to look it up, but I think it'll go down to like 15 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. It'll go down really cold, like below. It'll actually go down below freezing. So
but it's gonna freeze the water.
Yeah, it'll freeze the water inside
That's
to break
good.
the housing. But the temperature that the coils will actually get down to is pretty damn cold. And this thermal control doesn't recognize that, hey, you're below a freezing point, you can freeze it. So you just gotta kind of use a little common sense when it comes down to it. So that's how the water chiller works. Program it here. The instructions are with the paperwork that came with it. There's not that much. These guys, the manufacturer from here, they're out of San Diego, so they're a local company also. So if you have any problems, you can call them. And there's actually a warranty on this device, so if something breaks on it.
This US fanboy and you can.
This whole thing came as one unit. It just came as one unit, and then I just from here out. This was the old pump I had until I found out that it didn't work.
Ouch.
That was my big mess up. Yeah, I screwed up with that one because what it was when I bought that pump, I was looking at the pressure, that it puts out.
That's in line.
And this one, it said it had a 150 foot head of water, and that's what it was. And I misread it, and I read it as 150 psi instead of 150 foot head of water, which is only like
times 14.
Yeah, it's only like to like 40, 50 psi, something like that.
Less than half.
Yeah.
Happy.